Kevin Hart finally responds to the George Floyd joke controversy, and honestly, the bigger conversation isn't even the jokes. It's how black entertainers do not speak up when the lines are crossed. Let's check out these clips.
I thought it was funny, dude. All right. Get ready to hear some real racist jokes from a guy who truly believes them and hopes JD Vance is watching.
Red flag number one, y'all.
Yeah, the George Floyd joke, it wasn't a tasteful joke to our culture, to our audience, but our audience that's watching the roast, if you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it. You get why the racial humor is on the table. Like, it's not, I wasn't shocked. Like, that's what they do. Go look at the Tom Brady one. Like, that's what they do. It happens every year when they do a roast. It's not new. This isn't it's not a new agenda. It's not a new approach to comedy.
Okay, Mr. Hart, so you want us to go back and watch the Tom Brady roast. I'll save you the time and the trouble because I went and did it for myself. And in that roast, there was a comedian named Jeff Ross that made a comment or a joke about Robert Kraft, which is the owner of the New England Patriots. Tom Brady didn't like that. And you know what he did? He got up in the middle of the joke and told Jeff Ross not to do that again. That's what you call respect. Roll the clip.
So Tom became a Patriot, moved up to New England, and on the first day of training camp, that scrawny rookie famously walked into the owner, Robert Kraft's office and said, "I'm the best decision your organization has ever made." Would you like a massage? I love Robert Kraft. I love
that shit again.
Okay.
Now that is how you show up for your peoples. Now we're going to get further off into Kevin Hart's response here in a minute because he tried to defend those racist jokes by putting them under the guise or the umbrella of comedy. Now, we all know when something is funny, when it's not, when it's offensive, and when it's not. So for you to try to gaslight us into believing or thinking that it's just comedy, it's just jokes, I don't think so. Let's get into the clip.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect less. I don't expect more.
I feel like you're saying going too far is the point. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yes, I mean, that's why you're there. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to because we're being honest. People are talking about that joke. Talk about his set. Tony Hinchcliffe arguably had the best set or one of the best sets between Tony and Cheryl.
I hate niggas. Let me get on with my goddamn show. Come up with some of the best excuses.
I couldn't have said it any better than that. Shout out to Tasha K for the clip. I need to say something real quick. Black man, you need to stand up. You need to stand on business. I'll be honest, I didn't watch the entire roast, but the clip that I did get was from Cheryl Underwood. For those who don't know Cheryl Underwood, she's a female comic, and she stood up. She did exactly what Kevin Hart was supposed to do. Watch the clip.
First of all, Tony, you think you hurt my feelings by talking about my dead husband? My husband only died once. You die every night with them whack-ass jokes you be telling. I love the fact that you white boy comics want to say all the words that black comics get canceled for saying. And I'm glad that y'all brought back words like midget and retard. No, Kevin, I'm not talking about you when I say midget. But yes, Shane, I'm talking about you when I say retard.
Yeah, let's go, Cheryl.
is some shit in that motherfucking teleprompter. But I'm glad that Shane, your motherfucking ass, stopped that wigger. Because had you said anything that sound bigger, trigger, or anything that sound like nigga, you wouldn't have made it out of motherfucking Inglewood alive. You don't know where the fuck you are. You will respect us in this house. This is the fucking forum built by the Showtime Lakers. And I want to thank Netflix and Kevin Hart for bringing us all together. Freedom of speech is alive today. It shows that we can all come together and crack jokes on each other and still respect each other.
Now we're going to jump right back into more of the Kevin Hart interview and the comments that he made. I want to start by saying that was very disrespectful how you try to handle Lauren LaRosa, saying that you would never go back and watch the interview with George Floyd's brother. I got some clips from that interview that I'll put in here as well, because I think it's very, very important that we show condolences to the family, but also hear it from their side, because this was not a joke to them at all. And quite frankly, most of the black community, if not all, didn't agree with the comments or the jokes that were made. Let's get into it.
And I would say Naeem had a really strong set.
Naeem had a very strong set. I was laughing out loud at Tony until that joke.
Until the joke.
But not even just that joke. I don't like when people joke about violent, tragic death. I liked Pete's set, and then I was like, why you had to say anything about Charlie Kirk?
Pete had a great set too. Pete had a Charlie Kirk joke in there.
Yeah.
Like, would I tell those jokes? No. But do I get why they're being told? Mm-hmm. Yes. Like, I'm not looking at Pete crazy. I'm not looking at Tony crazy. Like, that's what, I know what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. I know your style of comedy.
Did you see the interview that I did with Terrence Floyd, George Floyd's brother?
No.
So he said
no shot to you.
No, okay. That's look.
I'm never watching it.
That's fine.
I just want to be clear. I'm never watching that. Like,
I only brought it up.
Even now that you told me, I'm not going to go back and go look at that interview.
Because he's a fan.
But I just want to make it clear so you understand what I do with my time. Like, I'm never doing that. Okay, go ahead.
I just asked because he's a fan of you. Mm-hmm. He saw the joke and it picked up pretty big. So I didn't know if you saw it, but he basically said, like, as a fan of you and knowing that you came to the funeral to support his family, even though it's a roast and Tony, that's what he does, they expected you to kind of be the person that would like stop it right in the moment or just not allow for certain things to happen.
And he also said he wanted you to come harder. He said if they're going to joke, why you ain't come harder with your own jokes?
Oh shit!
Alright, now we can talk. See, my problem with Hollywood or celebrity culture is everybody thinks it's all fun and games, it's all jokes, until it's their community, their pain, their family, their loved ones. And what makes it worse is George Floyd became more than just a person in that moment. Whether you agree with his lifestyle, his background, or the situation surrounding him, his death marked a real moment in American history. So when you try to use that type of situation for shock value or jokes, people react emotionally. That's not cancel culture. That's human nature. And honestly, sometimes the response to the disrespect is louder than the disrespect itself. Y'all tap in, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and if you want more content and reactions like this, make sure you hit the notification bell. This is M1 Music. Love.
And, in us covering this, I started to kind of like research because when I first saw the statement, there was a line about the rep who spoke out for Gianna and the George Floyd organization that said something about you guys, as the family, mentioning his obsession with your brother, with George Floyd. So it made me, in the room, Just Hilarious asked, like, well, was this the first time that he mentioned something? And I went back and I realized that he had gotten some pushback back in 2024 when he joked about George Floyd or made a reference to George Floyd during the Tom Brady roast.
Look like the final boss in George Floyd, the video game.
Would it being the second time, do you feel like it's even more of a disrespect, or like does that kind of compile onto things for you?
I would say it's totally disrespectful. It's totally disrespectful. But if it's gonna be allowed, and he's not, he can get pushed back from us, but do he get pushed back from his pockets? Do he get pushed back from anything else? If he don't get pushed back from what's really gonna affect him, then he's gonna keep doing it.
Who do you feel like the responsibility should have been on to say, okay, no, you can't do this joke? Do you feel like that's Kevin Hart that should have stopped that, or do you feel like it's Netflix, or both?
I feel like, first and foremost, I feel like it was the producers, the Netflix, because you have to approve it before they air it. My thing with Kevin, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Kevin Hart. The dude is really funny. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my family and their friends, they said, it should have had not the Will Smith action, but the Will Smith energy, where you
Oh,
stand up and
like
be
Kevin
like,
Hart should have responded differently. Is what you're saying?
right, responded right then and there, like, well, wait, hold up, because I remember Kevin Hart and a few other celebrities was at the Minnesota funeral. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in that respect, like, wait, hold up, that one is too far. Like the whole thing about them saying he's so short, they hang him on a bonsai tree.
Kevin's so short that they're going to have to lynch him from a bonsai tree. That was 3 weeks of deliberation on that joke. Look, I understand how serious the word lynch is, but bonsai is so funny.